Blue Jays hosting the Mariners, and the Mariners are minus 105. On the money line, the Blue Jays are minus 115. The over-under is 8.5 runs. The Mariners, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 195, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They win this game outright, you win. The Blue Jays laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 162, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win this game by 2. And the fact that the Blue Jays are the favorite when I start reading off this stats will kind of be surprising. Now, Castillo pitched twice against the Blue Jays last year, 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. Lost that game 2-1, and that was in Toronto. 7 1/3 shutout innings. They won that game 4-0, and that was also in Toronto. Manoah pitched twice against the Mariners last year. 7 1/3, 2 runs, 2 earned. They lost that game 2-1, and that was in Seattle. 5 2/3, 4 runs, 4 earned. They lost that game 4-0, and that was in Toronto. Head to head, the home team is 6-4. The Mariners are on a 7-game winning streak against the Blue Jays. The Mariners are 7-3 against the Blue Jays in their last 10. The underdog has won the last 2 games. The underdog is 6-4 on the money line. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 7-3. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 2 out of their last 4. The under is 6-4 in their last 10, and the under 8.5 runs is 6-4 in their last 10. Now, the last series that they played against them was in Toronto. It was a 2-game set. The Mariners won 10-9, and the game before that they won 4-0, and 3 out of their last 4 games, forgive me, were one-run games. Now, in their last handful of games overall, the Mariners have kind of been struggling. They're 1-3 in their last 4, and they are 4-6 in their last 10. We've had 10 runs, 8 runs, 11 runs, and 1 run. 3 runs and a loss, 5 runs and a win, 5 runs and a loss, no runs in a loss. For the Blue Jays, they've won their last 4 games. They are 6-4 in their last 10. We've had 6 runs, 7 runs, 7 runs, 8 runs, 5 runs and a win, 5 runs and a win, 7 runs and a win, 8 runs and a win. I believe the pitching matchup favors the Mariners. The fact that they own the Blue Jays doesn't hurt, and the fact that they're the underdog in this game really doesn't hurt. I'm going to take the Mariners with the money line, the Mariners getting the runs, and I am going under in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.